All right, we're back. Another exciting episode of Legal Elbow MMA Show. I am Brian from thelegalelbow.com.
And I am Dan, MMA Aftermath on Facebook.
Dustin Poirier, Akira Corsani, which is a pretty interesting fight. I'd give that to Dustin Poirier, man. I think the kid's doing really good right now. His last fight, what was Diego Brandao? We saw kind of a different Diego Brandao that night. We both kind of agreed on that. Something was up with him. Maybe he came out with an injury or something. But it was a damn good performance for Poirier, man, for sure. Akira Corsani might pose a different kind of problem, though, maybe with some groundwork. Who knows, man? But Poirier's pretty damn good on the ground, too, so definitely looking forward to that, man. Dustin Kimura, George Roop, could be a good one, too. Ryan Jimmel finally coming back, 205, against Steve Bossy. I think Steve Bossy is probably, I'm guessing it's his debut, because I don't think we've seen this guy in UFC before, so. Shayna Baszler, Sarah Kaufman. I look forward to this one big time, dude, because Shayna Baszler should have done a lot better on the show. The Baszler should have done a lot better. I think Sarah Kaufman's there, though. I think she's really, really good, and but Shayna Baszler's seen a lot of. She's one of them chicks that you can call a pioneer too, man. She's been in there doing it a long time. I think it should be a good fight, man. But yeah, Shayna Baszler and Sarah Kaufman, man, it's certainly going to be a good one to watch, man, because these are two chicks that, in my opinion, getting up there. You know, maybe not Shayna Baszler. This could be Shayna Baszler's shot to get her way back, back towards, top competition or whatever. But KJ Nunes and Sam Stout, which I think could be really, really interesting because both these guys have been kind of on a rough road the last few. So this could be really good. I see this being really good, dude.
Yeah, this could be fucking some good shit here, dude. This is crossroads time.
I could see either one of these guys knocking each other out. This could get pretty nasty, man. This could be really good because Stout. It depends what kind of Stout we're going to see. Because sometimes, when he's on, this guy's on and he looks awesome. But if he has any kind of issue, or I don't know if it's just I don't know. I don't know if it's a lack of groundwork on his part, or you know what I mean. He gets with a ground skilled opponent and has a problem there. I don't know what it is, but it just seems like he's had some issues, and I can't pinpoint what they are. But and Nunes, Nunes got a problem with wrestlers, and you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. But he's learning to the game, so.
He's had a hard comp. He's beat Ceratopoulos, He's lost against Cerrone, which is a fucking really hard match, dude.
That's when he said Ceratopoulos.
I know.
That goes way back. That goes way back to when I was.
But that's his nickname for us, though.
Yeah, Soteropoulos, yeah.
But and before that, it was a little. He must have been off because when you fucking lose a decision to the likes of Ryan Couture, you must have had the fucking flu that night. So
yeah, somebody.
And before that, he lost against Josh Thompson, which is a fucking a game opponent right there.
Oh yeah. I would definitely see him losing that fight. I mean, I think Josh Thompson looks fucking amazing these days. This guy looks awesome. Here's that word again, amazing. Oh, it's amazing. But
yeah, it's like it's crossroads time for both these guys.
I'm looking forward to that, man. I think there's a lot of good fights in here, really, man. There's they're not like card toppers, they're not like, holy shit, this is awesome, it's a main event. They're not main event worthy, but I mean, they're definitely some nice fill-in, nice main card prelim fights, man. There's some great fights. Mark Bocek, Evan Dunham, that should be really interesting, man. Bocek's a great wrestler, and Evan Dunham's really good on the ground with submissions. So it just depends who's going to succeed in stand-up, get it to the ground, and then where's it go from there? Bocek's, like I said, man, awesome wrestler. So, man, can Dunham pull off the submission? Because I bet Bocek will get the takedown. So, I don't know, man. That's a tough one, but I think, like, mildly, the whole card is great fights, I think, man. Kyle Noke, Patrick Cote. It's not a fight I'm dying to see, but I definitely want to see what Patrick Cote has, because it seems like it's been too long since he's been in there, obviously because of the show. But obviously Bocek, Evan Dunham, excited for that one for sure, man. But let's get into the main event, man, if you're ready for it.
Oh, yeah.
So you People are probably sick of hearing my voice, man. You go off on it.
Fucking Tim Kennedy coming in against fucking Bisping. Fucking Kennedy coming off some pretty good wins against Natal. Fucking Holger Gracie, Trevor Smith, and he did lose to fucking Trevor Smith was back in Strikeforce, so his loss to Luke Rockhold was too, and he did win against Robbie Lawler. So before that, so that's not too fucking bad of a pedigree right there. Yeah. We got Bisping coming in the count. I mean, I haven't heard too much from him lately, which is a good thing for me.
Yeah.
You know, he dismantled Alan Belcher, fucking decision, basically boxed his fucking ears in. Took a loss from fucking Belfort, boxed fucking Brian Stan's ears in. And took a loss from Chael Sonnen, of course. Chael Sonnen's going to take him to the ground. Fucking, he ain't going to bother with the fucking stand-up bullshit. And then Michael Bisping beats Jason Miller, who, a lot of people say fucking Jason Miller is just fucking outclassed a lot of the times. He shouldn't have been in there, I'm going to give this one to fucking, it's hard, but I'm going to give this one to Tim Kennedy in this one, man.
I think what was Kennedy's last fight? Yeah, when he fought Hodger Gracie looked like he was drugged. I mean, it was like, what in the fuck is wrong with this guy? He was just literally standing still. He did, and Tim Kennedy just beat his ass for 3 rounds, man. I mean, it wasn't even a competition, man. And then he rocks Natal's ass. Natal's not a super game top guy, but he's a game opponent. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, they both met him with some, like you said, man, some great competition, man. Fucking. Luke Rockhold, Robbie Lawler on that list, you know what I mean? He beat Melvin Manhoof, that's, whatever, 3 years ago. But, yeah, man, I like it, dude. It's a great fight. I think Tim Kennedy will be able to handle the power of a Bisping. Bisping with the standard 1-2 punch, not a whole lot going on there in the power area, but he's done well, you know what I mean?
But I don't think Kennedy's going to stand there if he's getting out fucking boxed and just try to fucking box him the whole fucking time. He's going to fucking work some different angles,
Yeah. No, I agree. He'll work some angles, try to get it to the ground. And I mean, Bisping's got a good center of gravity about him, good, not a premium wrestler and nothing like that, but I mean, he's a good, strong dude, you know what I mean? I do see Kennedy taking it, though. Probably a decision, just by his wrestling pedigree, you know what I mean? His toughness, you know what I mean? His toughness.
Maybe putting Bisping in some spots that Bisping is not comfortable being in,
Yeah, yep. I'd love to see a Tim Kennedy knockout of Bisping. That would be fucking awesome. I think we're looking more in the area of a decision, I think. Military attitude, military toughness is going to weigh in. Just like I did with his last couple fights. You know what I mean? I think his last one was at the fight for the troops. I believe. Mm-hmm. I believe. I mean, it was round one knockout. And you didn't see it coming. I was like, holy shit. But
yeah, fucking. This is kind of like this Wednesday dealio. It's okay, but it's just a primer for the fucking the UFC on Fox on Saturday, fucking main event, Verdum versus Travis Brown.
Fucking just total sickness, dude.
And you know what? The backer on that card is Misha Tate versus Carmouche. We got Cerrone versus Barboza. Fucking dude, holy shit.
And then a week after that, we got fucking Jones Teixeira, and that's a great card too, man.
Yeah, it's starting to heat up now in fucking UFC here,
We're getting into summertime.
Starting to get the fucking meat and potatoes of the fucking fights coming up where, we've been it's kind of like been the setup for what's happening. The winter months have been kind of like setup fights to what's happening right now.
Yeah, a lot of crossroads.
Career-defining shit.
Absolutely, career-defining. You could have said it better, man. Hell yeah.
Steadfast.
God beer.